Just calm the cooking, like, you know what I mean? As you can see there, like, we're having some apples there, like, you know what I mean? We've here, like, fruit and vegetables, you know what I'm saying? Fine, give me a cheap ball, Tunburn, fine. Hey, mother!
Hello.
What's the news? Tell me. What's in the echo? What? Can you dig it? Alright boys, so this is the last episode there of the season, you know what I mean? So we're playing Birmingham there in the first game, so we're going to the first game there, like, I want to sim a few of them because I feel like if, you know what I mean, because like, there's 94 points and like Bournemouth, they have 80 points, they're second, they have 38 like, games played, you know. I'm doing deep breathing now to find my inner deep breathing, you know what I mean? So like, when I'm deep breathing into my deep breathing, the deep breathing lets out all the kind of like the stuff that kind of like is in the body, you know what I mean? So like, I feel better now, like, you know what I mean? So I'm going to the game there, like, you know, so yeah, right. So Birmingham are away from home there, they have like 4-4-2, 4-4-2, you know, 4-4-2, you know what I'm saying? So like, so I want to say thanks as well to the people that have tuned into the stuff there, like, you know, in the first season, you know what I mean? So like, that was kind of like cool, like, you know, showing up the content, like, because I wasn't really sure how I was going to go, like, you know what I mean? So like, you know, you comment in the thing, like, I see the bell thing will come up and I'm like, oh yeah, I see it, you know what I mean? Like, so like, yeah, nice one and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So like, here we go and all that crap, you know what I'm saying? So like, here we go and all that crap. Ah, go on, get him. Give it. Oh. So I just won 3-2 there now against Birmingham. I mean, Birmingham are away. Like, I remember Birmingham, they like won. They won the League Cup final there a few years ago, I think it was. So when they won the League Cup, then they won the League Cup. So that was like pure random when they won the League Cup. Like, you know what I mean? But then they got relegated, I think, shortly after that. You know, and so like that kind of happened. Like, you know what I mean? But like they still won the cup kind of thing. Like in the end, you know what I mean? So like if you win a cup, like, you know, you have a cup of tea like downstairs in the kitchen. So when you're in the kitchen, then you have a cup of tea and you throw some sugar into it, like 2 sugar. You know what I mean? So throw 2 into it, then stir the cup up, you know, turn the cup upside down, and all the tea goes out of it. So what happens, in the tea goes on the floor and someone slips on it, and then they like, I'm not hurt something when they fall on the floor. And so then the floor then turns into a window, and you don't know what happens as the glass breaks, you know what I mean? So when the glass breaks, then like, you're like, oh no, why did the glass break? And then the glass shatters, like, you know what I mean? So when that happens, then you kind of like do a backflip, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah. So there's a youth player unsettled there, his name's Nicholas Hobson, you know what I mean? So I want to go old Nicholas Hobson there and see why he's unsettled, you know what I mean? So we're going to call him up to the Oak there now and see if he wants to come up to the team of the people and the humans, you know what I mean? Everyone together and all that stuff. Hey, go on, say, hey. We're going to Diabate, you know, I think it's another player we're going to go on to. So, breathing. Breathing. So the next game we're playing now is against Swansea, like, you know, Swansea. They're 6th in the table, right? They've 39 games played, right? We have 38 games played. They have 63 points, and we have 97 points. So that means like there's a bit of gappy thing there, like, you know. I say if we win this one, like, I say we have the league, like, you know what I mean? And so if we have the league, then like we can do a big celebration, then, like, you know what I mean? You know, the balloons and all that stuff, like, you know, if you throw the balloon around the place, it's filled with this air that's inside the balloon. So, you know, if the balloon has like the air and then like the wall has cement, like, you know, it's just like a combination of those 2 things and the mixture of roadworks. You know what I'm saying? So playing Swansea, you know, like Swansea are home, like, you know what I mean? So I remember Swansea there, the player a few years ago, Michu. Remember when he was playing the game, like, he was scoring a lot of goals there one season. Yeah, but I remember that, he's a good player, like, you know what I mean? And the team were like, they had a certain manager as well that like shaped them a certain way, and they won the League Cup with the manager and the team. And they got into Europa League and all that stuff as well, like, you know. So you know, sometimes when you talk about kind of like some stuff, like, you know, like the way you mix like the mixture of like a dessert and you eat the dessert, you know, like it's that's the way a conversation goes. I mean, one person will have one ingredient and the other person will have the other ingredient. So it's just a case of like mixing the ingredients together to make this big ingredient that you have, you know what I'm saying? And you have the perfect cake, like the combination of all the things that just happen, you know what I'm saying? And so like, that's like a thing that happens, you know. Oh god. Yeah. So we just called the high there. So we just lost 2-1 there now against Swansea, you know what I mean? Against Barnsley there now. Won the first game there, the episode, you know what I mean? But the second game there, like, you know, like, so if a team gets a goal more, that means they're gonna win, like, you know what I mean?
When they don't score, they hardly ever win.
So, like, you know, if you've one goal more than the other team that you're playing, then that means they're gonna win the game. So that means if you don't have the goal that's more than the other team have the more goals. So the goal,
when they don't score,
you know what I mean?
they
Post,
win.
you know what I'm saying? Goal post. Barnsley at home there, like, I mean, they're playing a 5-2-3, like, you know, we have a 4-1-2-3, like, you know what I mean? So, Fabio Silva, there now is back from, like, an injury, you know what I mean? So it's just a case of, like, you know, I put him on there, like, in the game, you know what I mean? So, if it was game, yeah.
Today might just be the day. If results go their way, they could be crowned champions. Well, possibilities in the centre.
Fuck, man. Boo! They scored, boo. Ah!
But as good as the move is, moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. He's got to score! Look at his technique.
So I'll change the formation there and change the formation.
No, 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 no.
And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past.
Oh my God, shut up, shut up.
Terrible clearance. And after that, they're under pressure. Get tighter here. Delivery towards the back post. And just the header that was required. The goal they were in search of. Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. And there it is, a goal that wouldn't be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings. They haven't been at their best. Oh, great vision. Good technique displayed. Oh, there it is! And it speaks to the quality of that performance. The defender gaze over the top and into space. Looks promising, this. It is a decent-looking attack here. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for... Is it going to be? Might still be able to do a bit of damage. But a time for calm on the ball. Well, there goes the final whistle.
So we just lost that game there now, you know what I mean? So on to the next game there now, you know. So we still need one more win to, like, I think, win the league, you know what I mean? So like, I think we need about 1 or 2 more wins, like, you know what I mean? So we're going to it now, like, and you know, see how the next game goes, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff, you know what I mean? Barnsley just won there, like, so that means they got to win, like, so a win is a win, and a 10 is a 10. So if you had 10 of beans and you, like, threw it upside down in the sky, then that means, like, the 10 will start flying and get wings, and get wings, you know, flying like a bird, you know what I mean? I'm like a bird, I want to fly away, you know what I mean? So yeah. So I'm playing Luton Town there now in the next game, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna go into the game there now and play the game, you know what I mean?
Today might just be the day. If results go their way, they could be crowned champions. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. They found the net! And who knows, it could be the goal that wins them the championship.
No wonder they're celebrating, Derek. Can they hold their nerve now? Himself coolly sliding past it.
A very good tackle. Can they square the game? And it goes! A goal to change the story at the top of the table league.
Well, coasting towards the title.
Good pressure high up the pitch. The cross is on. The goal that puts on ahead. And a goal once again. And the referee has blown for full time. It's official now. The champions have been crowned. Theirs.
It's a best moment for me, sharing things.
So we just won the league there now against Luton Town, you know what I mean? That was the last game we played. So we're going to sim the last few games there now and see how the results pan out, you know what I mean? So the fact about to win the league, you don't really need to kind of like play the last few games because like, you know, if you won the last game, then that means you won the last game and that means like you won the league, you know what I mean? So like, if you had the last few games here to like play the last few games that are like games, you know, then there's no need to play the games if you won the last game and you have to win the league thing. So like the league, when you win the league, you get a cup, like, and you lift it up, you know what I'm saying? So like, that's like a cup, like, you know what I mean? So the first game we're going to sim there now, and the last few games that we have is Millwall. So Millwall at home or away. So we're going to sim it and see how the result goes and all that stuff, you know what I mean? So the first simmed game there now that we just simmed, we won at 1-0, you know what I mean, away from home. So Bodo got the goal, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, woohoo. Celebrations all around, you know what I'm saying? So the next game we're going to sim there now is against Blackburn away from home. So I'm going to quick sim that there now. They won 1-0 in the end, but anyway. So the next game we're simming there now is against Reading. So we won 2-1 that one, like, you know. So the next game we're simming now is Nottingham Forest, you know. So the Forest and Nottingham, you know what I mean? So quick sim it there now, like, you know. So we won 2-0, like, you know what I mean? So 2-0, you know. 2-0 windowsill, you know what I'm saying? The windowsill had 2-0 on the window, and then that means there'll be stickers on it. And people admire the fact that 2-0 is on the window, you know what I mean? That's pretty cool when you look through the window, like, and you see the numbers 2 and 0. So that means it's 2 and 0, you know what I mean? So I'm playing Brentford there now in the next simmed game that we have, you know what I mean? So they're home, we're away, and on a quick sim it. So in the end it was draws, 0-0 draw, you know what I mean? So if it draws 0-0, then that means 0-0 is a draw, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, boys, that's the end of the season anyway. So nice one for tuning in there throughout the season, all that crack, and enjoying it and coming along and saying hello and having a laugh and all that stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, I want to say goodbye now, like, I want to wave my hand. That's my hand waving, you know. So I'm going to wave here now, like, and yeah, I wish you all, yeah, enjoy this episode and keep being a human and all that stuff, you know what I mean?
Yes, you're gonna burn. 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 Oh, you're fight blown up.